What's up? What's up? What's up? So, like I said, why does it look so choppy? What's going on? I don't know. I hope y'all can't see it like this, but it looks choppy. I don't know. Excuse my little wrinkled shirt. I just did a little outfit change or whatever. But I did want to come and talk about the 2017 Soul Train Awards and my favorite and my hated it for me. And I did want to come and give a little scoop about the state of R&B music because it was some stuff that I noticed on the Soul Train Awards last night, and I'm wondering why, I've seen people on Twitter be like, oh, people are underrated and whatever, and that's a word that I want to retire as far as artists go. But it was nice to see SWV come back. It was nice to see them get that award because I never knew that they never won an award for anything. That's very interesting. They never won an award for nothing. Like, I don't know. I think that I think as for maybe Escape were the better vocalists as far as a group goes. They actually has everybody in the group could sing, I feel like. But as far as SWV, I feel like we never really got to hear the other girls sing. It was always like Coco and the other girls. But we liked well, I can't say we because I didn't grow up in the era. But as I got older and I realized, okay, let me go listen to these girls because I always go back. Like when they were Destiny's Child, I wanted to figure out, okay, who's SWV? I was in love with TLC growing up. That was my group. That's still my favorite group to this day. But you can't say this group is this the best if you haven't went back and listened to these other groups. So, like I said, I think as far as Escape goes, I think SWV has more hits. Escape has a couple of good songs, and that's about it. SWV, they're like a real R&B group. Who else was on? Okay, Tamar. I feel like Tamar did pretty good. I did watch it with some. I like to watch it with other people, so I did watch it with a few friends of mine, and they were kind of like, it was kind of choppy in the beginning. I like Tamar singing blind, but when she hit that note, she shut them the fuck up. So, I did really like Tamar's stage presence, and her mom was in the audience. I'm not too sure about what's going on with Mama Evelyn Braxton going around on this world tour talking about Tamar, how she hid in the bedroom and all this kind of shit and all that bullshit or whatever, because I don't know. But I hope that Tamar can work this shit out, or I feel like the bitch need to go and create another album. Oh, look at these little effects I can do. Yeah, it is. Black and white, bitch. Alright. What is this? Oh, I like that. That's cool. Can y'all see? Okay, but anyways, Tamar. I liked her performance. Who else was there? You know what really pissed me off? Because I was telling them about Demetria McKinney, because I really love her voice. She was on Tyler Perry's House of Pain show. She played a crackhead, and she played Whitney Houston just recently in the Bobby Christina biopic. She did great. She had Whitney Houston's mannerisms down pat, like to the T. You can tell she actually studied it when she got that role. But they cut her performance short. I don't know if it was just me or, they cut her performance off, and I was so pissed off because that woman can sing. Like, she really can sing. If y'all haven't heard her, go listen to her album. She has an album out called Officially Yours, and it is awesome. I love it. I love it. Love it to death. Who else? The Toni Braxton tribute. Jessie J was really, really, really good. She's gonna do that. She's a vocalist. That's what she does. I love Jessie J. Luke James, when he hit that note, that was really, really good. And I know this is kind of mediocre, but I felt like that they should have had Tamar do that, or one of her sisters tribute her. That would make sense to me. At least one of her sisters should have tributed her, or the sister should have went up there and tributed her. But you know, they had Luke James and who was it? Ro James, I believe. And I was like, was that the best y'all could do? I don't know. Or they could have had Seven Streeter. Seven Streeter was there. She was in the pre-show while y'all couldn't have her in the main show. Because she's talented, and I'm sure she loves Toni Braxton. You know, they did good. I'm going to leave it there. They did what they had to do for Toni Braxton. They were booked. They did, and came what they did and showed up and did what they had to do. This soul cipher that they put together with Fantasia, Faith Evans, and some other people. Let me tell you something about Fantasia. That bitch don't play. That bitch is like the Aretha Franklin mixed with Patti LaBelle of this generation. And this generation cannot get with that. They don't. It's not like it used to be, how you could have talent and sell millions of records. They don't care about that anymore. It's like, oh my gosh, you know, oh, how many followers do she got on Instagram? Who she sleeping with? Is she on reality TV? You know, what is she doing? What kind of car she driving? Who she fucking? You know, what's her business? It didn't used to be like that. This social, I don't even want to say it's social media, because all the celebrities don't put their business out there like that. But it's kind of like, if you don't, you're a flop, or the word they like to use is underrated. So they call it, like the artists like Jasmine Sullivan and your Fantasias, your Demetria McKinney's and your Selena Johnsons and your Kiki Wyatts and all that stuff. Glad I said Kiki Wyatt. And your Kiki Wyatts and stuff like, and people like that. I don't want to use. I want to take that word out of my vocabulary when it comes to these artists nowadays that I love, and I wonder why they're not they're not underrated. They're more like underexposed, because you know, they're signed to these labels like RCA and Universal and all this stuff, and it's kind of like they have somebody like Justin Timberlake, or your Rock Nations has Rihanna, and you get somebody like, you know, but I'm not putting these people down, but you get your pop artists. Your pop artists are here. They're going to sell, because people are going to check them out. They got 85 million followers on Instagram and Twitter and all that stuff. Okay, cool. People gonna buy their music. You don't even have to promote them, or you do promote them. You shove those people down our throats. We see them all the time. Their music is overplayed on the radio. But you get somebody like Fantasia, who has talent, who makes good music, who actually took a year writing her music, you know, in the studio, and actually went in and didn't, you know, have anybody else write her music for her and then go and put it in the microwave. You know, she actually stirred her shit up in the oven and baked it and you know, crafted it together for her music. You don't give them no promo. You just drop their albums and kind of let them be a person on the label, and that's that on that. So, excuse me. With that being said, I think it's still up to the fans to decide who they like. But this new generation, it's kind of like they've gotten to the point as to where she's a flop because she's not selling records like Beyonce. She's not selling records like Rihanna. Or she's not selling like Taylor Swift and all those people. y'all not buying it. Y'all are not buying it. Y'all not listening to it. And these people are making better albums than all of these other girls. And to me, last year when Britney Spears dropped her Glory album, I still will stand by that. I argue with any producer, any label executive, or anybody. That bitch had the best pop album of 2016 to me. The way it was put together, I don't give a fuck if y'all say she lip syncs or whatever. That bitch album was the motherfucking T. And that's that on that. Now, Jessie J, I have heard some things about Jessie J behind the scenes that she's like a bitch or whatever, but that doesn't take away from her talent. The bitch is talented, and it was good to see her up there on that Soul Train Award stage. That like really made me happy. I was gonna say they should have booked Kiki Wyatt, but I know that she just had a baby, but she just had a booking last night as well. So, and she looks good. She just had her baby like exactly a month ago, but this is like baby number 7 or 9 for her. So that bitch know how to snap that pussy back and get that stomach flat again. You know. But I love Kiki Wyatt. I think that R&B music is I don't know. And then you wonder why. And then I hear a lot of people say, oh, why she go pop? Because that's what y'all buying. That's what y'all buying. Oh, well, she used to be like that, but now she's showing skin and talking about sex. Yeah, because y'all bought it. Y'all bought it. Y'all buying stuff like that because y'all like stuff like that. Y'all don't like talent anymore. It doesn't. You don't have to be talented anymore to really pop. And I know that's got to be frustrating for these artists to watch these artists come out. And I'll make a perfect example. I don't want to put Nicki Minaj and Cardi B against each other, but I'm going to make an example out of them. You had Nicki Minaj, who's been on top for all these years. I don't care what you say about that bitch. The bitch is consistent in what she does. She's the queen of rap as of right now. And that's that on that. You know, she delivers bars. She delivers looks. You know, that's that on that. Cardi B goes on Love and Hip Hop. Gets a whole lot of followers on Instagram and Twitter. Goes to number 1. With a bullshit ass song. Because you know why? Because it was shoved down y'all throat and y'all like it. Me, I did not like Bodak Yellow when it came out, and that's just the honest truth. I went out, I started hearing it, the beat started to get in my head, and I was like, oh, say little bitch, you can fuck with me. You know? It was in my head. I sung it, I streamed it. Okay, the song went number 1. She had better songs on her mixtape that y'all didn't even listen to. I bet you, if you go up to one of these people that, oh yeah, Queen Cardi B's the queen of this shit. I bet you if you ask them what's the name of her mixtape, they don't even know. They don't even know. They won't even be able to tell you. Oh, they'll be like, oh, she don't have a mixtape. She don't have an album out yet. Her only single is Bodak Yellow. They probably don't even know she has 2 mixtapes out. She did like 2 mixtapes in 6 months, which the bitch hustled. She did. These last 2 years, she did hustle and grind. I know she does her little appearances. I'm not sure what's going on with her album or whatever. Her or Remy's album or whatever. You know, I don't know. She's kind of gotten very annoying to me as of lately with her little videos, because I think the problem with Cardi B is ever since she got like signed and stuff, they're trying to market her a different way. So when she does her little videos or whatever, you know, because she's from the hood, she's ghetto and raunchy and raw with it. So she'll try to tone it down, but make it her at the same time, and it's really not working. And then there was a video of her on stage where she showed her titties. That's going around, and I'm just like, oh, you know, then I know she came on Twitter and posted about it and said that she was a stripper at the time still or whatever. And I'm like, girl, no, that's not cute. I don't know how I got on rap and I was supposed to be talking about R&B. I just used that as an example. Who else was at the Soul Train Awards? Tony. I do think that Tony deserved that award. I don't know who they're gonna start giving some of these awards to, because after Tony, I guess I don't know who they're gonna start giving some of these awards to, unless they're gonna have to go back and rename them and give them out to somebody else, because y'all are not buying these after like the early 2000s. Y'all quit buying these people's music. I don't know. It's I don't know what's wrong with y'all and y'all state of R&B, but I always try to check for the up and coming and the ones who y'all sleep on. I feel like they should have had Shantae more there, because she had a good album as well that she just dropped recently. It was good, but like I said, y'all didn't buy it. But, you know, hey, I feel like these R&B artists should come together, go on like a tour or something, or boycott these labels or something, and say, y'all need to do what y'all gonna do with us, because it's not working. Even they didn't even buy Tamar's last album, which it wasn't that great, but you know, there should be, it should be like, okay, I know she's like, y'all, I'm sure a lot of y'all go click when don't come at me, Beehive, I'm just using this as an example. When Beyonce, if Beyonce drops an album tomorrow at 12 o'clock, y'all not even gonna listen to that shit. Y'all gonna click buy just because it's got Beyonce's name on it. Y'all should be that way for Jasmine Sullivan, for Fantasia, Monica. Not so much as Brandy, because her attitude was it for me. But y'all should be that way for those artists, because they deliver each and every time. Except for this last album Fantasia came out with. Now, I know that bitch deaf, but that last album she came out with, no. Wasn't here for. All the other ones, that bitch pushed through, she came through. But I just wanted to come to y'all and talk to y'all about the Soul Train. I think it wasn't too many. Erykah Badu looked good, of course. There wasn't really too much that was going on the soundtrack. The Soul Trainer was, I even paused it and went back to it. But yeah, that's all I really got for the Soul Trainer. I guess I'll see y'all another video. Thanks for watching.